Good morning, man, behind the scenes.
Morning.
What are you doing with a sweatshirt on?
You know, it got a little chilly.
It's the middle of summer.
I know it. I shouldn't have this sweatshirt on, but it was chilly this morning when I left the house.
You know what this morning was?
What?
Absolutely gorgeous morning.
Well, I'll agree, it was. But,
Sweatshirt in the morning?
I'm taking it off.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but real men just, you know, they just power
I
through.
didn't have all my my t-shirts clean, so I had to put on a sweatshirt.
That's what I would have said too.
Yeah.
All right, we got what we got today? A couple of random little. Today's a transition day.
Yeah.
We finished that big job yesterday. We need to get a big job tomorrow. We need to start. So we're gonna try to catch up on some loose ends, and I get around my favorite piece of equipment today.
That's right. You and Dad's favorite piece of equipment. I love it.
I'm so excited. Not. All right, guys, here's kind of the plan for today. We got a pond. Actually, it's a pretty good sized pond. Maybe even considered a lake. We need to go dig some test holes on. So we're gonna go drop in there and do that real quick first. And then we're going to head down just the road a little bit to a field we worked in for Chris. You guys will recognize this field. We got one spot in this field that's still a little bit on the wet side for some reason. I think we've got it narrowed down to what it is. I think we can fix it pretty easy with a little machine. So we're gonna go try to, Chris hasn't got there to plant it yet. So we're gonna try to beat him down there and see if we can go ahead and get that addressed before he gets there. That way it's over and done. And if we got time, we might move some equipment this afternoon. So, all right, I'm gonna get this loaded up. We're out of here. Guys, we are off. This little pond job we're looking at is just basically over that hill. We have to go a long way around though. It's probably gonna be hard for you guys to see on camera, but Chris has officially got the farm planted. The abandoned farm is officially planted. It got corn in there, so be interesting to see how it does. We'll both just have to stay tuned for that. So, all right. We're off. Well, this is where we're going, guys. I'm not for sure. I think we're gonna pull down past the house here. I think I can pull down past the house. We may have to back out, but I think I'm gonna pull in here past.
I can't pull.
All right, let me pull down here, get unloaded. I'll kind of show you guys what we got in mind. So here's kind of the vision on this one, guys. This is actually Mr. Millennial's brother-in-law's house. Beautiful house, beautiful place. And they're wanting to build a decent sized little lake slash pond back here. Kind of gonna have a big horseshoe style dam. This is the part of the county where it can get a little bit questionable on what kind of dirt quality we got. So before we come in here with the big equipment, we're gonna pop in a few test holes, see what we got. And what do you think? Good dirt or rock?
We want good dirt.
Well, I know what we want.
We don't want rock.
It's not looking good, is it? So here's the vision on this pond. We're gonna kind of come off that well, come down into here, and kind of have a big horseshoe dam up around on the other side of those trees. See what I'm saying?
Can you describe which trees? Because there's a bunch of trees.
Those trees in the yard.
Those trees,
yeah.
not them over there.
Not those.
I'd go all the way over there.
Oh, yeah, well, if we had your money, we'd just build a big dike
Well,
down
I'd
there.
be using your money. That's what I do.
When we have my money, we go get one of those plastic swimming pools from Walmart. But no matter how much money you have, it ain't gonna change what's in the ground.
Yes,
so.
exactly.
All right, well, let's figure it out. Man, that is dry.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I know. You guys ask all the time if we come in and dig these test holes for free. Kind of depends on the customer and where we're at, but yeah, most of the time we do, because it saves us a whole lot of headache and aggravation showing up with a whole bunch of equipment, not knowing what we're getting into. I think I'm digging around top of a stump.
Believe you are.
What's the chances of that? Good looking material though. Come on, baby. It's nice to know what kind of dirt you have where. You guys remember that little pond we built last year with all that rock? Them test holes proved to be very invaluable, knowing where we needed to dig and what dirt we needed to do where, what dirt we need to put where in the dam. So we may have to abandon this one and go somewhere else. This is totally off subject. I smell like peppermint.
Peppermint, huh?
You smell that?
Peppermint plants.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but they're here somewhere. All right, man, behind the scenes, you gonna give us your expert analysis on this hole? It's not horrible.
No. No rock.
No rock. Well, we probably 9 feet deep.
Yeah, probably 8.5, 9 foot deep right here.
All right, so what we would have liked to have seen in this hole is a whole bunch more of this style material. That's really gooey and gummy and seals up really nice. Smears. What we got more of is this material here, which is kind of a redder clay with a little bit of sand in it. You guys can see it just don't have quite the structure. But I think there's still enough in it. It does have some sand in it. I think what the trick's gonna be, it'll pack hard.
Yeah.
I think the other trick's gonna be is, now that we know what we got there, we're gonna have to mix those layers together. If we get it mixed up with a dozer, we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, well, let's fill this hole in. Let's go down the bottom of that little dip down there.
Okay.
And get one down there, see what we got.
Yeah.
Test hole number 1 filled back in. We're off to dig the next one. How you feeling about your choice of shorts in these weeds?
I ain't complaining. Ain't got no ticks yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst spot's in my belly button. That ain't no fun.
If you had one of those Audis, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
I know it. I need one of them Audis. Something down there. Yeah, getting into a little bit.
Yeah, but so those layers hold pretty true.
Yeah, that means we got a lot of dirt
We're
up
like
there.
8 feet below that upper one up there.
Yeah.
Because we're down this valley right here. So
Yeah.
we still got a.
I figured we'd hit rock within 2 foot down this valley.
Yeah, well, we probably 7.5, 8 feet deep
Yeah.
there. And I can't tell with this machine, but we get a bigger machine in here and dig a keyway, we might even get through that. It might just be a thin layer.
Yeah.
But it don't matter because we got enough material on top of it to do what we need to do.
Yeah.
For as many rocks that are laying on top of the ground,
I know it, like there, over here.
you would think this would be littered with rocks.
And being where we're at, yeah, I would have thought it was all rock.
Well, I say we skip up over. So I don't know if they can see this on camera. We got this ridge right here, and then there's kind of another ridge.
Yeah.
So the dam's actually going to
There.
come in on this ridge and go up towards those trees.
Those trees there.
So that other ridge over there drops off to the road. So let's go dig a hole up there and make sure that's good borrow pit dirt.
All right.
And I think I think we know what we need to know.
All right. Sounds good. Here we go with the phone calls.
That's the dirt we're looking for.
Oh yeah, yeah. Try getting a little close up of that. That looks good.
This is the honey hole right here. How'd that feel in your legs?
That hurt.
Couldn't see that good,
Hurt
day.
bad. No, I couldn't see that. Oh, dang it. Continue
I'm
on.
laughing with you, not at you.
Yeah.
All right, so we got about 4.5, 5 feet of really good dirt. Assuming as we go that way farther, we'll even have more good dirt. We do eventually end up getting back down to that red stuff, but it's pretty deep down there. So this is what I'm thinking. What we need to do is we need to build the structure of the dam out of that stuff down there,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back and line it with
With
this
this.
stuff over here, and
Yeah.
then this will be our insurance policy. We need to leave this dirt here as long as we can.
Yeah.
Get as much of the dam built with that dirt,
Yep.
and then come over here and get this dirt, and then we'll have some. I wish I could have. Here's my big one. This is the good stuff. This is the not so good stuff. See how this stuff don't really stick together?
Mm-hmm.
This stuff here smears.
Yep.
That's what we're after.
Oh, yeah, it looked good when you were digging when I seen that.
Yeah, it was good sticky. So. All right, let's take some pictures, document this, and let's go save Farmer Chris from himself.
Yeah. Not only is he a operator, he's a flower expert. He's trying to tell me, you know what kind of flower this is? I said, that's a white flower. He goes, you know what kind of flower this is? I said, that's a yellow flower. He's trying to give me the names, and I done forgot what the scientific name of these flowers are.
You taking fun of me over there?
No, not at all. I was just pointing the pretty flowers out. Ooh, you're close. You about hit one of your pretty yellow flowers. I forget what you call them.
Buttercup.
Oh, okay, Buttercup. They're buttercups. Yeah, that's what they are to me. I mow them all off. Hey, Mr. Scientist, what kind of berries are these over here? Are they edible?
Once you eat one, I'll tell you in about 6 hours.
Good scientist will test that for me. Oh, there's a little ditch there. Now I'll do this side.
right, guys, we are out of here. Hopefully we'll be back in about a month or so and pump a nice little lake in right here. I didn't want to chain down that bitty until we got turned around. I didn't know how soft that hayfield was. But we're loaded, chained, heading out. We'll see what Farmer Chris has got in store for us. On to the next one. All right, guys, we're back to this lovely, lovely, lovely job. Let me tell you. I'm gonna pull down in here and get turned around. We got some rock on the truck. We need to get the trailer unhooked. I'm gonna loop around here where I'm facing uphill and then we'll unhook. Alright, let us get unloaded. We're gonna track over there and see what kind of beautiful mess we got. Alright, got the bucket switched out. We got our smooth face bucket. We gotta locate that tile we put in. We're probably gonna switch over to the 1-foot bucket so we don't have to dig a bigger trench than what we need. Hopefully we can get this issue resolved. Man, behind the scenes, this is absolutely crazy, unbelievable, ridiculous.
All the above.
So, I don't know what it is about this dirt down here, but we had this exact same problem in that field over there. First off, right there is where the huge mud hole was at. That's dry. Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. But our tile line comes right through here, right through there and right on up, and there's water just pouring out of the ground a foot away from it.
Yeah. This is the kind of dirt I want to have build a lake.
Why ain't that? It's freaking ridiculous. So what's happening is this water is coming out of the ground right here. We did have a little hole. I took a probe and probed a hole down to the tile right there. It was draining down in there. Most of this dried up. But now our hole's plugged up or something. And, well, here we go. Well, look at that water coming out of the ground right there.
Crazy.
It's stupid. All right, so here's the plan. You ready for the plan?
Yep, ready for the plan.
We're going to dig down, find that tile, which is where we decided it was at, right in here.
Yep, right there.
We're going to get a T-tap in the side of it, and we're going to dig up a small little 4-inch run. We're basically going to dig up, loop around. There's a wet spot right behind the traco as well. We're going to grab it, put a little bit of rock around it so it'll have a better chance to get in there and see what happens.
Yep.
And hopefully, magic, that's dry.
Yeah.
But magic didn't work yet.
No, it didn't, so we got to get to work.
All right, now he cannot damage the 6-inch. We brought nothing to fix 6-inch. All we brought was everything we needed for 4-inch.
We cannot damage this tile because we brought nothing to fix this tile.
Oh, I know. You're good. It's just topsoil, I see. gushing out of the ground there. You ought to see this water gushing out of the ground. We got a weeper. All right, you're right on top of it there. It's taking a pee about 1.5 feet, 2 foot down. You were right on top of it right there. It's right there. All right, you went right over the top of it.
Pipe is perforated, but the water's coming in faster than what the pipe can take it. We're gonna go ahead and get our, oh, come on. That's not what I wanted. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get flood here.
I love it. You're in there.
Well, what'd you do to my drill bit? It's not long enough. Did I get you?
Yeah, you're getting your people.
Holy
Look
cow.
at that.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Your department.
Yeah, you need to turn it to the side. It needs to go to the side. Yeah, like that. You make sure you're in all the way before you turn. You're not in all the way. You got to have them to the side. Okay, you want to cheat it and force it, go ahead. There. I got you 2 screws.
There's water coming from everywhere.
I know it. I know it. I don't know what to do. Mercy. Does that work? Kind of like the YouTube magic?
Mercy, huh?
Yeah.
And there's water running down the pipe too. So that water's full. Pipe's full of water flowing.
You know, every time I've came and checked on this thing, it has been running out of this pipe. Like, running good.
Well, it's super convenient. There's a pipe right here.
Yeah.
It comes in handy in situations like this. I've never seen it like.
No. All right, you want some screws?
I don't know. I'm still dumbfounded.
Yeah.
We should drill a well here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you found the bit.
Yeah. It's not as nice as that one Red Dog got us. All right. There we go.
Well, hopefully this will start drying up now, guys. That'd be super convenient. That was the whole ultimate goal of this whole operation. We still got the 3-foot bucket on. There's one other spot down there. It's not near as bad, but there's one other spot that's weeping just a little bit. We figured while we're here, we'll go ahead and address it as well. See if we can help it out a little bit. So let's go down there, dig that other tile up, get that, and then we'll switch buckets over and we'll dig in our 4-inch. All right, here's that other spot, guys. We got a tile right here. And if you spin around and look, we got a tile right there, but for some reason, it stayed a little bit wet right between these 2 tiles. So we're gonna run a short little piece of 4-inch up through here. See if we can.
Top 2 tiles running like crazy.
Well, we're gonna put some more water into it, I think.
broke one here, but the first two, the top two, they're running about the same.
This tile shouldn't be very deep right here. I don't think this one's very deep. Pipe is successfully located down there. We've switched over to the other bucket. We're going to dig just a small little trench up through here. Lay a little bit of that 4-inch in here. This clay is just so sticky and solid. I don't think that water can get through it to get to our pipe. I think we're going to put a little bit of rock in this trench with our pipe just to kind of help create a little bit of a French drain in this known bad spot, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Now we're going to try to keep the pipe. Is it running? Mess, folks. Holy cow, what's your little friends down there?
Oh, this get bad.
Dare I say
Need
that?
a half mask for that.
I hear that little bugs are full of protein.
Oh, are they?
Is that towel running?
This tile is running. Yeah. It's pretty dark. Let's see if I can get in there and show them. It's pretty dark, but yes, it is running. It's about that deep.
Really?
About that deep.
This one here, we didn't hit any gushers up through there like we did on the other side, but it's definitely, that trench is slowly gathering water up through there.
Yeah.
All right. Hop over here. It's like you dug this up through the mud or something. Well, this can't hurt anything. I don't care what the internet says, you're doing a good job.
That's right. Oh, got off there a little bit.
I can't see it from here, camera's out of focus.
There we go.
Watch out, that cap's got grease on it.
Huh, why's it got grease on it?
I warned you. I warned you ahead of time.
All right. Put a couple screws in that just for safety's sake. Want the best for
the best for Farmer Chris, huh?
Yeah, that's the best for the best.
All right, we're gonna let this one lay open here for a little bit. You wanna go up there and dig that other one in? And we got some rock on the truck. We're gonna bed that in with a little bit of rock.
Yeah.
Give it every chance we possibly can.
What?
This is a lot more convenient to lay this with a tile plow. Think Farmer Chris would have paid the bill to haul the plow back in?
Oh yeah, that's what we should have done. You know, I'm starting to think maybe we did just build some balls and put some risers in. Make it a carrot field.
We're amazing, sure. It's a self-filling lake.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back up here at this upper one. This one's still got water just absolutely pouring out of it. We're gonna loop up and around. There's another small. Man, that's some sticky stuff. Holy cow. There's a little small wet spot. About knocked you guys off. There's a little small wet spot up here behind me. I'm gonna try to loop up behind it, catch it. Hopefully, this field will start drying out. So here's a little random trick when you're digging in this sticky, nasty mud. If you don't fill up the top of the bucket, most of the time it'll fall right out of there. Keeps you from creating that suction in behind all that dirt. You get greedy and fill it all the way up, then she won't come out. Can you get around that corner, or do I need to take some out?
No, I can get around that corner, but you need to take a little out. Get that clump out, I think. Make a little smoother transition. That should be good there.
Man, we just got an absolutely incredible amount of water still coming out of that bank over there. We got this trench dug up and around, and now we got water running down our trench, which will hopefully eventually end up in our pipe. Basically, we looped up and around this wet spot right here, and Aaron found a spot. We got a spot right there. Water's coming out of the ground pretty good, ain't it?
So I don't understand how a crawdad hole could be down there. You're in shadow there, but
Yeah.
it looks like a crawdad hole 3 foot
Well, they
down.
say that's what makes this tile work so good after a couple of years. Is crawdads dig holes down to it, is it drains their holes.
Yeah.
That's what allows water to get into the pipe. So, all right, here's what I'm thinking. You ready for my great words of wisdom?
Yeah.
I say we throw this pipe down in there. Go grab us some lunch. See how much this dries up after lunch. Make sure we don't see anything else obvious. Then we'll throw some rock on this and hopefully be done with this job for the third time. We didn't video the second time.
No, we didn't, did we?
That was a real crap show. Farmer Chris tried to.
Yeah, we had help then.
Farmer Chris tried to coach me into some bad decisions. It almost worked, but we survived.
Yeah, we did.
All right, guys, this is the goal. We got about 6-7 ton of rock on here. And we do not have a big enough piece of equipment here to get the truck out if we get the truck stuck. So let's not get the truck stuck. That would not be good.
That's setting pretty good there. That's gonna be hard to do with the Mini. Huh.
The flawless plan.
The flawless plan.
That's a flow
The
with my plan.
140 sets up a lot higher and it's got more reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's their flaw with my plan. Need that air bucket.
Oh yeah, you do. Run down there and grab that. You can carry it.
Just carry it up here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's already drying out though.
I know it.
Amazing. It's still running. There's water running everywhere.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, that didn't dry up.
No.
This
Look,
is
the
drying
water-
up.
The water is receding.
Yeah, I like that. That's a big plus. All right.
Nikes.
I'm gonna walk down there if you want to grab a machine, and then
Yeah.
I
Take this bucket off here.
yeah, I just take it off right there.
More down there.
Yeah, we'll put more down there, but that's perfect there. Start right here. You're rubbing the head, you're looking over here, you're rubbing the head, looking over there. Well, I think it looks pretty dang good.
Oh, it looks good too. The question is, what's it gonna look like tomorrow?
Well, yeah, exactly.
mean, that's good enough there. Chris runs tillage across that. It's gonna
Yeah.
blend in nice. So, all right. So the real question is,
I'm not backing that truck up in here. You can back it up
I
in
was
here.
hoping you were gonna fall for that.
Nope, not falling for it this time. If I was you, I'd just go right through there.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But you remember how wet that was when we plowed this tile?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Not a chance an HE double hockey sticks get a truck across there.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see if our tile's working.
Yeah.
If the tile's not working, we'll figure out how much power that thing's got. So.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Here we go. A lot of dust, no water. Oh, easy there. Oh, easy there. Easy. Huh. I'll be dang. That all looks pretty good. Came right through here. I don't see no wet spots. A soft spot, but it wasn't wet. It's just, I think that's right where our tile's at there. Oh! Huh. Well, that all looked really good.
Yeah, I did.
No wet spots.
Almost went back too far, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Rubbing that head again.
I'm convinced at this point that Farmer Chris farms all the fields nobody else wants to fill because of issues like this.
There should be a water farm. Yeah, I agree.
A water farm, yeah. I tell you one thing, that lake should never be low.
No, no, it shouldn't. That thing, all of them are running. I did not go over and check the farthest one that we put in that day, but these three here, they're up on this edge.
Hey,
they are
our
running.
tiles are obviously working because that's not a swamp hole now.
No, yeah.
All right, well, instead of ending this one now, you want to come back here in a couple days and see what it looks like?
I think so.
See if it's dry?
It's dried it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they're just going to have to stay tuned.
All right. I hope they all cross their fingers for us.
Hey, we're making gains. The first time was
Yeah.
a disaster. The second time we didn't video was just
Yeah.
about as bad.
Yeah.
And now we're down to just 2 spots.
Yeah. That's good.
We're getting there slowly. All right,
All right.
out of here. All right, guys, it's almost exactly 24 hours later after putting this pipe in. This thing's been laying wet for years. And check this out. Right here is where we teed in. Right there is where the water was pumping out of the ground. And that is perfectly, I'm talking perfectly bone dry up through there. It's amazing just what a difference 24 hours make. We do have just a little bit of water standing right here yet, but this is actually the water that is running down. If you guys look close, now it'd be hard to see on camera. That water is actually soaking into the ground and disappearing. That's the residual water left over from coming up there. Farmer Chris isn't wasting no time. He's done come through here wide open with the sprayer and left his mark. So last time he come through here with the sprayer, he didn't fare so well. He didn't make it out. So he's not still sitting there. So that's definitely a good thing. Let's walk down here and check out this little spot down here. Looks like all this water has disappeared as well. So I think with a little bit of luck, we should have it. The other thing to keep in mind with these tiles, guys, over time, between the worms, the crawfish, the bugs, the roots, the other things, they all burrow holes down through the ground. More and more water will continue to get to these tiles. This is probably the most inefficient they will be, is right after you put them in. The rule of thumb, I've always been told, and what we've kind of see, is it takes about 3 years to kind of get the full effect of the tile. Now, a guy could have come in here and pattern tiled this whole thing out, which means we'd basically run a tile up through here on either 10, 15, 20, 30, or 40 foot centers. Definitely would have probably caught all of our issues, but what we did for Chris here still addressed all the issues, and it's a lot less cost. We basically put pipe in where we know the pipe's needed and didn't waste a whole lot of money putting pipe in where we think we need it or just in case we need it. So different ways to approach it. Kind of depends on the farmer and what they got going on and what their mentality is. It also kind of depends on the soil type and the different farms. But we'll sneak down here real quick and see. I mean, we are dry, and that tile's still running. That tile's still running. I mean, we're still pulling a tremendous amount of water out of the ground. So that, holy cow, look at this one. I mean, it is running. You can see this one here really well. The other thing you got to remember about these tiles is you got to think of the ground as a big sponge. It can only hold so much water. That tile takes the extra water like you would wring out of the sponge, but it still leaves all the moisture in the ground for the plants and vegetation and everything. So it don't actually dry out the ground a whole lot quicker as far as what the plant's concerned. It just allows the farmers to get in here and work everything a whole lot quicker, sooner, and better. So there goes Farmer Chris right there, taking off on the sprayer. So, all right, third time's a charm. I think we got it. If not, Farmer Chris will call us and DP Towing Recovery will be back in business. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, big old thumbs up. Want to catch us on the next one? Consider subscribing. Thank you, guys.